Good morning, students. I hope you all are doing well. And the videos which I'm making to make your concept clear, I think that will prove helpful for you to calculate the national income through different methods. अभी इससे पहले के मेथड में मैंने आपको बताया कि प्रॉब्लम ऑफ डबल काउंटिंग क्या होती है और फिर मैंने बताया कि वैल्यू एडेड मेथड से हम नेशनल इनकम को कैसे कैलकुलेट करते हैं। अब इसी से दूसरा एक आगे स्टेप आता है, नेशनल इनकम में कौन कौन से मेथड्स आते हैं और उनके स्टेप्स क्या हैं, ये मैं आपको अपने पिछले वीडियोस में पहले ही बता चुकी हूँ। अब आज हम लेने जा रहे हैं नेशनल इनकम को हम इनकम मेथड से कैसे निकालेंगे। यहाँ पर भी जैसे वैल्यू एडेड मेथड में किया था, यहाँ पर भी हम फॉर्मूले को रिवाइज करेंगे। दैट इज न्यूमेरिकल्स ऑफ नेशनल इनकम बाय इनकम मेथड। ओके, नेट डोमेस्टिक इनकम एट फैक्टर कॉस्ट, या जिसे हम डोमेस्टिक फैक्टर इनकम कहते हैं, दैट इज compensation ऑफ एम्प्लॉइज। एज यू ऑल नो, compensation ऑफ एम्प्लॉइज इज मेड अप ऑफ the wages and salaries in cash, wages and salaries in kind, pension on retirement, or employers' contribution to social security schemes. And operating surplus, that is the summation of income from property and income from entrepreneurship. So rent, interest and profit will be included in operating surplus. And mixed income, that will be apart from these two, whatever is left, that is coming under mixed income of self-employed, just like the income of a lawyer or a mechanic or an engineer or a consultant. Okay, then now national income, for that we will have to make it NNP at FC equals NDP at FC plus NFIA, means that will convert the domestic income into the national income. Now if we have to calculate GNP at FC, gross national product at factor cost, then only one thing we will have to add, that is depreciation in the national income. So national income or NNP at FC plus depreciation or consumption of fixed capital. Now GNP at MP, the raw material will be GNP at FC plus indirect taxes minus subsidies, or we can directly write it as NIT. Now we will have to solve the numerical from the following data given below. The domestic factor income at below, calculate the domestic factor income at factor cost. Now the ingredients which are given, or which are the items which are given, is wages and salaries 2080, rent 520, interest 280, profit 1600, corporate taxes 150, mixed income 700, net indirect taxes 920, net factor income earned from abroad is minus 180. Now we will have to think that profit is also having certain parts. Suppose if it is given as different parts, then we will not be adding them together, because if profit is given and some one part of it is also given, then that will be ignored completely. Net domestic factor income or NDP at FC, that will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6. Then 2080 plus 520, 280, 1600, that will give us the total of operating surplus. And then the last will be the mixed income amount, that is 700. So the answer will come 5180 crores. Now the numerical 2 we can take using following data. Calculate GDP at MP, GNP at MP and NNP at FC. And again we will be given some items that will be we counting. Consumption of fixed capital, जिसे हम CFC भी कहते हैं, it is given as 34. Employers contribution to social security schemes 30, rent 10, interest 20, profit 25, royalty 5, wages and salaries, that is 170, net indirect taxes 38, NFIA minus 3, and employers contribution to social security scheme. As you all are seeing that the components of compensation of employees and operating surplus are given in a separate manner. So first we will convert it into the compensation of employees, and then we will calculate operating surplus, and then for making all these we will be getting these aggregates, thus as GDP at MP, GNP at MP, NNP at FC. And in income method we start from the net domestic product at factor cost. Compensation of employees, That will be 7 plus 2, 170 plus 30 means employer's contribution as well as wages and salaries. Now operating surplus, for that rent, interest, profit, royalty are to be added together, that is 10 plus 20 plus 25 plus 5, that will give us 60. So the NDP at FC, we need three main components, that is compensation of employees, operating surplus and mixed income. As in this question, mixed income is not given, so we will be keeping it as 0. So 200 plus 60, that will give us 260 crores as NDP at FC. Now the first aggregate which we have to calculate is GDP at MP. So NDP at FC will be taken as a raw material, and then eighth and first object will be added. Then it will become 332 crores. Now GNP at MP, GDP at MP plus ninth item will be added, and the value of it is minus 3. So it will become 329 crores. Now NNP at FC, and the last thing which we have to calculate in this question is GNP at MP minus number 1 minus number 8 means that consumption of fixed capital, and NIT we will be subtracting. So 329 equals 3 minus 34 minus 38, that will become 257 crores. And how these will be the steps, and if you are doing it like this, then no examiner can cut your marks for that. So all the best. Wait for my next video in which I will be telling that how the national income will be calculated by expenditure method. Thank you all.